Of the 620 PS5 games released in the first half of this year, Dead Island 2 bites the 10th spot. The undead has risen and they've taken over Hollywood. Dead Island 2 is a game that took almost a decade in the making. As a result of lengthy delays, we now have the full product and everyone is having the time of their lives playing with these brainless zombies. Like its original, there's still satisfaction in decimating a horde of undead. Although its story is still bare bones, the improved gore creates the most immersive zombie slaying physics in a video game yet. It's bloodier, flashier, and most of all, it's funnier.
I dropped something. Hope it's a blank check.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty. At first glance, you can tell that Wolong has taken a lot of inspiration from Software's Sekiro. The frenetic sword fighting, epic boss fights, and satisfying parries are all too similar. Yet, these don't really matter in the mind of a Souls fan, as long as it has enough challenges to overcome. Wolong has succeeded with all that, all while mixing it with its impressive Chinese mythology story. Diablo IV. Diablo IV finally arrived and it was met with critical acclaim. While everyone was out getting frustrated with the server issues, much of the game was praised, notably in its endless build crafting, art direction, and story. What made everyone enjoy this version of Diablo was the challenging endgame content where players can grind increasingly difficult dungeons until they get the best loot. With seasonal content planned, there's more Diablo IV coming in the future. For more game rankings, visit our website at whatoplay.com.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Final Fantasy XVI. The next mainline Final Fantasy just came out recently. There's a lot going on with this revolutionary new chapter of Square's RPG baby. From the stylish hack-and-slash combat, crazy icon battles, and mature story, Final Fantasy XVI is a step in the right direction for the series' future. People over Twitter are still arguing what makes Final Fantasy, and to this day, everyone's getting tired of the discourse. Even with all that drama, the game remains a strong entry to the long-running series.
Fear and mistrust rule the galaxy.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Cal Kestis' return is much anticipated by many. After Fallen Order's success, Survivor did a great job expanding the Star Wars/Souls-like adventure. Not only did it introduce new characters that fit the story pretty well, it also improved its combat with the addition of new stances. These major stances complement well with a selection of fresh planets to explore, each brimming with their own secrets and dangers. It's still challenging for the uninitiated, but for Souls-like and Star Wars fans, this will be another cakewalk as long as it continues the canon. Hogwarts Legacy. The Harry Potter game everyone can't stop talking about was a commercial success. After selling 15 million copies since launch, it's obvious that Hogwarts Legacy did a great job taking players into the hallowed halls of Hogwarts. It was fun casting Avada Kedavra on dark wizards, capturing fantastic beasts, and just attending classes.
Okay, hope you're ready to begin.
Street Fighter 6. Capcom's fighting game giant just came out, and the fighting game community is having the time of their lives. By that, we mean they enjoy seeing goofy character creations and battle hubs. Kidding aside, Street Fighter 6 hits the sweet spot just right. The colorful roster of heroes are fresh yet familiar, not to mention its fighting mechanics are streamlined to cater both the sweatlords and the casuals. It's a perfect balance, great for new and old players, so don't be too harsh on someone using modern controls. At least they're trying.
Did I just see a one-button SPD? Listen, the way my reaction time is set up, I can't.
Octopath Traveler 2. Apart from Final Fantasy XVI, Octopath Traveler 2 is also a strong contender for this year's best RPG. The series' turn-based combat and party system are greatly improved. This results in a less repetitive gameplay that once plagued the original. Not only is it smoother than ever, the story and the visuals also deserve praise. The world is more natural than ever, and the party members talk like they're not just sprites in a video game. Dead Space Remake. Dead Space Remake proves that there's still a place for survival horror in the modern gaming market. Isaac Clarke makes his return in a refurbished USG Ishimura. Don't worry, the necromorphs are still around. With improved lighting, atmosphere, and gameplay, everything inside this derelict spaceship is a claustrophobic and Lovecraftian nightmare. There's always fear lurking in every corner, so it's best you prepare your plasma cutter. With its success, let's hope we'll see a remake of the next 2 games of the series. We're halfway across 2023 and we got 2 back-to-back survival horrors taking our top spot. Isaac Clarke is just a few points below Leon Kennedy. Resident Evil 4 Remake is the PlayStation 5's best game so far. Not only does it retain the best moments in the video game, it also expands on its action horror roots that don't feel constrained. The journey to saving Ashley Graham from the threat of this cultist freak show may be terrifying, but with Leon suplexes and roundhouse kicks, you don't have to worry about anything.
This time, it has to be different.